Hi. Hi. ¿Puedes escuchar? Hello. Is Caroline there and Ever? Caroline, Ever. Hi, Caroline. This is Miss Lourdes. How are you? Great. Um, I'm just gonna upload the document. So please let me know when you can see the presentation. So I also see Ever. Hi, Ever. How are you? Okay, so we are about to start our class. First, Caroline, I would like to know, is this your first class with me, or have you been to another classes? Okay, great. Um, uh, I'm not sure if you are aware that this is an advanced class. So uh, we are going to review all our content from a advanced uh, class perspective. So I'm going to speak in English a lot. In any case, you have any doubt or maybe you didn't understand what I said in English, you can write in this chat and let me know if you want to, I don't know, like hear what I said another time, or maybe you need a translation or something like that. I don't know if it's clear. Okay, great, great. So we also have Ever. So I believe that we should start. Okay, great, great, Caroline. Welcome to this class. Ever, welcome too. So this is our seventh class, and today we're going to cover the main topics that we have to understand to have a successful business call. Okay, so Caroline, please let me know a little bit about you. Um, when do you use English? What do you need from this course? Have you made a phone call in English? Okay, just a common conversation. Okay, so let's start with our class. This is our class to explore a little bit about the phone call. So today our learning objective is to learn useful language and phrases to improve our spoken communication skills, especially in business situations. Okay, so we are going to cover some situations that may only happen if we are talking about work and business. Okay, so uh, I would like to hear a little bit about your English, your spoken English. So I'm going to open the audio option, please. I'm going to try this function. So let's go to the first. So let's go to the first thing. Okay. So can you see the presentation? So let's continue with our class. Can you hear me, right? I see that we have also Janina. Welcome, Janina, to this class. I am Miss Lourdes. Hope to have you in other times also. Okay, so we have connecting. This is our first situation. Have you ever had a connecting situation? What is a connecting situation? What do you think is a connecting situation? When do you think that you have to connect with someone? Yeah, when you have a call or when you text someone, but especially connecting is about trying to find someone, maybe someone that you know, or maybe someone that you want to know and you want to get in touch with that person. Okay, so in this case, we are talking about connecting situations by a phone call, okay? Because before, in other classes, we had the connecting situation when we are in a conference or when we are uh, like working in a physical space with that person. But in this case, we're trying to get to that person by the phone. Okay. So it's a little bit different because that person is only going to hear our voice and they are not going to see our um, body language, our gestures, or how we handle ourselves. So, uh, when we're talking by the phone, it's a little bit, um, it's like less personal because you cannot control all the rest of the communication, okay? Because that person maybe is talking on the phone with you and you may suppose that they are concentrated in the conversation, but maybe they are watching uh, uh, their computer, or maybe they are in their cell phone, or someone is talking to them. So uh, you kind of uh, need to get his or her attention because of your voice. Okay, so now we are going to have uh, like two examples that I'd like to show you. Okay, please read these two examples and in our chat, uh, tell me what is the main objective of each situation. What is going what is trying to do Michelle and what is trying to do Richard for the first conversation, and what is trying to do Michelle or Mike in the second conversation. Please take 3 minutes to read these two situations and let me know what did you understand. Ever and Janina, did you understand uh, what I asked you about this role play? Mm-hmm. Okay, so Caroline says, in the first situation, Michelle seems to be the marketing department receptionist, and Richard wants to talk to Rosalind. Yes. In the second one, same. Michelle as a receptionist, and Mike wants to talk to Jason. Okay. Okay. In the second one, Mike wants to talk to Jason, or Mike could talk to Jason. In the first, he's trying to get Rosalind on the phone. In the second one, is the same, or is it that Mike could talk to Jason at the end? Carolyn, what do you think? Yes. Mhm. Yes. So, Aldair, do you have, can you speak? I think you already have the the permission to speak. Okay, Aldair.
Hello, hello, hello.
Ah, okay, great. Aldair, welcome to class. How are you?
Miss. Thank you, Miss. I'm
Okay,
fine, thank you.
great. So now I know how to give my students voice. Ok,
Nice.
ok. Ahora ya sé cómo darles acceso a esto. Gracias. Ok, voy a cortar. Ok, great. Eh, so, um, Ever and Janina, did you understand what I asked you to do? Janina, Ever, hola, ¿cómo están? Les habla la Miss Lourdes. ¿Están allí? ¿Me escuchan? Okay, so Caroline, let's practice a little bit about uh, our pronunciation. Okay, so Caroline, can you please raise your hand in this system, in this webcast, so you can speak a little bit about this role play? Caroline, please raise your hand. Okay, great. So I'm going to give you permission to talk, and we're going to practice this role play. You are going to be Michelle, and I'm going to be Richard. Is it clear? So, Caroline, you are going to be Michelle. Yes. Okay, so Caroline, you already have permission. You just have to take it and start talking.
Hello?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Caroline. How are you?
Thank you.
Okay, so let's
How are
start.
you?
You're going to be Michelle. I'm fine. Thank you very much. You're going to be Michelle, and I'm going to be Richard for the first conversation. Please start.
Hello? Hello? You've reached to no, sorry. Hello, you're the marketing department. How can I help?
Yes, can I speak to Rosalind Wilson, please?
Who's calling, please?
It's Richard Davis here.
Certainly. Please hold and I'll pull you through. So,
Thank you. Okay, great, Caroline. Nice speaking skills. Thank you very much. Okay, so
thank you, but I think I still making some mistake in my pronunciation.
yes, maybe I believe it's something that you are going to develop if you start talking more frequently in English. Okay, so the
Yeah. Right.
songs, repeat things in English. We have to train our tongue. Tenemos que entrenar a nuestra lengua porque si no, no se suelta. ¿Sí? So it's just about practicing and practicing. It's not enough just to read. You also have to talk. Okay. So you are in that journey. So congratulations.
Thank
Okay. So I'm going to close your permission. I'm going to turn off your permission. and also for Altair. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so I'm going to read the second role play since we don't have more people in this class. So it would be something like this. Michelle, hello marketing. How can I help you? Michelle is our secretary or our marketing assistant, something like that. And Mike says, could I speak to Jason Roberts, please? And Michelle says, certainly. Who shall I say is calling? Who shall I say is calling? Significa algo como quién debería decir yo que está llamando, ¿no? ¿A quién debería presentar? And Mike says, my name's Mike Andrews. Mi nombre es Mike Andrews. And then Michelle says, just a second, I'll see if he's in. Hello, Jason. Okay, so Michelle is trying to get Jason on the phone. She's talking to Mike. And then she says, hello, Jason. So Jason is already in the conversation. And she says, I've got Mike Andrews on the phone for you. Okay, I'll put him through. Hang on a moment. I'm just putting you through. So in this role play, Michelle could contact Mike with um, okay, so that's the role play for our first situation on the phone, which is trying to connect someone. And we had two examples. So now we're going to go to our second situation, and that's making an appointment. So, do you understand? Do you know what it is an appointment? Can you put it in the chat box, please? Appointment. What is an appointment? So I can, mm, yeah. What is it an appointment? Sí, es como, an appointment es como agendar una cita, ¿no? No es como que sacar una cita con alguien, como que salir con alguien por temas afectivos, sino es agendar una cita, es reservar el espacio de tiempo de una persona. Okay? Okay. So in this second situation, we are going to imagine that we are making a phone call and we are trying to um, get the time of other person. Okay, so when we are trying to schedule an appointment, the term is that we are trying to arrange an appointment. Arrange an appointment es como que arreglar una cita. Estamos tratando de confirmar una cita. Okay, so when you arrange an appointment or schedule an appointment, programar una cita, what phrases do we use when we are trying to schedule something. Can you share some words or phrases that we are going to use for that purpose? What time, day, place can we meet? Yes. So you are asking for the special day or time or space that you are going to meet a person. Yeah. But also you may want to say the purpose of the appointment, el propósito de la reunión, o sea, por qué esa persona tiene que darte su tiempo para separar una reunión. Maybe you can also talk about who is going to go to the appointment, so who is going to participate in the appointment, quién más te va a acompañar en la reunión. Eh, okay, so okay, so um, now we are going to have an example for this, but first let's see some phrases that usually uh, we use to talk about appointments. So maybe we're going to say, can I speak to, or I'm afraid he or she is in a meeting. Okay. Why is that? Because when we call to get an appointment, we normally talk to a secretary or an assistant or someone else, not directly to that person. Okay, because maybe that person is someone very important and someone is managing their schedule. Okay, so we can also say, I'd like to arrange an appointment. Okay, cuando queremos decir que vamos a agendar un appointment, el verbo es arrange. Es un poco extraño la palabra, pero es arrange an appointment or schedule an appointment. Uh, so let's see this example. So we're going to have another role play. I'm not sure if Janina is there. Janina, are you there? Do you hear me? I believe she's connected, but she may not be listening to the class. So let's go with Caroline. Caroline, let's practice again. Can you raise your hand, please? Okay. So Caroline, I'm going to give you the permission to start a audio broadcast. Okay, can you talk, please?
Hello?
Okay. Yeah, I can hear you. Great. So let's make another role play. And now you are going to be Peter and I'm going to be Michelle. So we are going to switch our roles, okay?
Okay. So I will be who? Which one?
Peter.
Michelle or
Peter.
Peter? Peter. Okay. Okay.
Peter. Peter is in uh, blue color. Okay.
Okay.
So let's start. I'm going to be Michelle. So Mr. Hibberd's office.
Hello. Can I speak to Brian Hibbert, please?
I'm afraid he's in a meeting until lunchtime. Can I take a message?
Well, I'd like to arrange an appointment to see him, please. It's Peter Jefferson here. No, it's Peter Jefferson here.
Okay. Okay. Could you hold on for a minute, Mr. Jefferson? I'll just look in the diary. So, when's convenient for you?
Sometime next week if possible. I gather he's away the following week.
Yeah, that's right. He's on holiday for a fortnight.
Well, I need to see him before he goes away. So, will next Wednesday be okay?
Wednesday, let me see. He's out of office all morning, but he's free in the afternoon. After about 3.
3 o'clock is difficult, but I could make it after 4.
So shall we say 4:15 next Wednesday in Heber's office?
Yes, that sounds fine. Thanks very much.
Okay, then bye. Okay, Karin, thank you very much. You you have the
You're welcome.
skill, you really can talk about English. Maybe you just have to lose your tongue a little bit and try not to be so correct, okay? Because English you have to open your mouth a lot, okay? So if you say a lot and you close your mouth to be, it's not to sound very well. But if you open your mouth, it's going to sound much better. So, en resumen, mi recomendación es que abras un poco más la boca, porque cuando los americanos hablan, ellos abren la boca mucho para que salga el sonido como debe ser. ¿Sí? Entonces, tengo la impresión de que estás un poco cerrando la boca porque estás como que hablando de manera un poco. ¿Ok?
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Thank you too. So I'm going to turn off the radio, the audio. Okay. So in this situation, we have a longer conversation, and we are having a kind of difficult. Uh, I don't know. It's kind of difficult to get to a specific day and at a specific time because Peter, in one side, he's trying to get a quick meeting, but Michelle, on the other side, knows that uh, Brian Hibbert is kind of very busy and he's going to have an out of office day and he's going to travel. So they are trying to get to a specific moment in time that they both have free so they can meet each other. Okay. So in this case, uh, uh, for example, I believe that Mr. Hibbert doesn't know Peter so much because If not, he would have his direct number, and that's why Peter is talking to Michelle, with, and she is the assistant. Okay, so it's kind of a very formal conversation because they need to know each other better. Okay, so what I don't know if you understood or identified new words that you didn't know. Uh, what words are kind of new for you? Gather, fortnight. Okay. So do you know what gather means? Okay. Gather is when you are trying to reunite two people, or when you are going to have two people in the same space. Gather es como reunir, es como que juntar. Okay. So that's gather. And fortnight es lo que nosotros conocemos como quincena. Okay. It's the middle of the month. So gather es reunir, juntar en un mismo espacio. Y fortnight es quincena. Okay. Okay. So I have some questions. Maybe you can help me. What does it mean, hang on a moment? What does it mean, hang on a moment? Okay, hang on a moment es esperar un momento, pero no necesariamente en el teléfono. Okay. En este caso, como estamos viendo la situación de llamada telefónica, sí, es esperar en el teléfono, pero en general es esperar. Espera un momento, un, ¿cómo decir? Espera un momento, ya vamos a volver o algo así por el estilo, ¿ok? ¿Y qué significa arrange an appointment? Arrange, arrange an appointment. We talk about it many times in this class. Arrange an appointment. Yes, yes, pretty good, Caroline. What would this it's in this role play? For example, Peter says, 3 o'clock is difficult, but I could make it after 4. Quiere decir, I could make it after 4. Yes, yes, that's correct. Es como decir, puedo hacerla de manera informal en español, es como decir, puedo hacerla después de las 4, ¿no? O sea, sí llego para las 4. Let's return to our first role play. Please, can you tell me what means when Michelle says, please, please hold and I'll put you through. What does it mean? Hold and I'll put you. Okay, please hold. It's the same as please wait. Yeah, and I'll put you through. Okay, yeah, it's kind of that. Yeah. And when Michelle says, who's calling, please? What does it mean and what she's trying to get? What is Michelle trying to get with that question? What does who's calling please mean? And what is Michelle trying to do with this question? Okay, maybe Caroline is not available now. So when we say who is calling, is that Michelle is trying to get the name of the person who is talking on the phone, okay? Remember that they are just on the phone and they don't know each other and cannot see each other. So you only hear a voice and you're trying to identify that voice. That's why Michelle says, who is calling, please, okay? It's like saying, what's your name? Or I want to meet you, tell me your name. So that's why Richard says it's Richard Davis here. Okay, so I believe that those are the main phrases that I wanted to review in this call. I don't know if you have any other questions. I don't know if you have any other doubt that I can help you through. Okay, so you are right, Caroline. Michelle is trying to know the name of the other person, okay, because they don't know each other and they want to know their name so they can talk in a more confident way and not just tell you or so. You say their name is more direct, more kind, formal. Okay, so those are the phrases that I wanted to review with you. Okay, Caroline, I'm very glad that it's okay and you are have more idea of how do we have to handle a situation, a conversation. So I really encourage you people to practice conversations with other people. Okay, so this is just an example, but it's kind of close to what you're going to live in a real situation. So when you practice uh, conversations with another one or maybe someone from US or someone who knows who handles this language. Please remember these phrases because they are going to help you a lot. Okay, uh, they are kind of some standard phrases that help you to be more connected and be more direct. Okay, remember that in English it's very important to be direct and not talk the too much because it's kind of boring for them. Okay, people. So thank you for being here and for being in this call. I believe Aldair is going to share with you the links of this presentation and the link for our test. Yeah. So the test is going to review and ask for some phrases in this role play so you can understand the meaning and you can understand what is the intention of each phrase. So I believe you won't have any problem with that. If you heard this call, you are going to get a very good grade. Okay, so Alair, I don't know if you have any more thing to add. I'm going to share. I believe you shared the presentation link at the beginning of this call, so I'm going to copy and I'm going to share it again. Uh-huh. So we just need the so that's all for me for this class. I hope you learned a lot, and in any case you hear this call again, please remember to memorize the phrases, understand the meaning, and repeat and repeat and repeat, okay? English is something that we are going to learn if we repeat, okay? It's not necessary that we understand everything, but we have to repeat. Once we repeat, we are going to start to memorize, and then we are going to start to understand, and it's going to build this knowledge in our heads. Okay? So thank you for being here. I hope you have a great week. And as a little bonus, I I share 20 new words for English, business English vocabulary. So you have some new words that you can use in your conversation. Okay, so you have 20 new words. I hope that you can use it and it's helpful. Okay, so thank you very much and see you next Monday. Goodbye.